Hello everyone, welcome back to Kimates. In the last video, we have discussed about terpenoids and essential oils. Today, we are discussing about two individual terpenoids, citral and menthol, and its uses, and also polyterpenoid natural rubber. Citral is an acyclic diolefinic aldehyde and has the structure. It occurs to an extent of 60 to 80% in lemongrass oil. It also occurs in the oils of lemon, oranges, etc. It is isolated by the fractional distillation of lemongrass oil under reduced pressure. It is then treated with saturated sodium bisulfate solution to get its crystalline bisulfate addition product, which is often decomposed by sodium carbonate solution to get back citral in pure form. Citral exhibit geometrical isomerism and exist in the two forms, citral A and citral B. The citral A is the trans form and it is called geraniol. The citral B is the cis form and is called neral. Do you know what are the uses of citral? Citral is used in the preparation of synthetic lemon flavors and also in the manufacture of soaps, perfumes and other cosmetics to produce the odor of lemons, and also as a starting material for the synthesis of vitamin A and in the preparation of geraniol used in synthetic rose perfumes. Next we can discuss about menthol. Menthol is a cyclic terpenoid alcohol. It occurs in peppermint oil up to the extent of 80%. Peppermint oil is chilled when menthol crystallizes out. What are the uses of menthol? We have well known about different products in which menthol is an active ingredient. For example, menthol is an antiseptic and analgesic. It also used in different brands of cigarettes and candles. Menthol used in products of mouthwashes, toothpaste and gargles. It provides cooling sensation and also used in face creams and shaving creams. Menthol is also used in chewing gums, inhalers, and it is a mild anesthetic. Menthol is also used in pain relieving ointments and liniments. Menthol finds a number of uses in various pharmaceutical and cosmetic preparations. Next we can discuss about polyterpenoids. Natural rubber is an example for polyterpenoid. Natural rubber is obtained from latex. It is a colloidal dispersion of rubber particles in water. The latex is obtained from rubber tree, Hevea brasilnus. This is a polymer of isoprene with a molecular weight in the range of 3 lakhs. Latex is diluted so that it contains 15 to 20% of rubber, filtered and treated with formic acid or acetic acid. When rubber gets coagulated as a soft white mass, this is separated, rolled into sheets using soft rollers and smoked at a temperature of 40 to 50 degrees Celsius. I think you are familiar with natural rubber. What are the general properties of natural rubber? Crude rubber is a soft, sticky and elastic solid. It is insoluble in water, alcohol and acetone, but soluble in either carbon tetrachloride and gasoline. Natural rubber is a polymer of isoprene and this has the molecular formula C5H8N times. The structure results from the 1,4 addition of the isoprene units in a head-to-tail fashion. The natural rubber is a cis polyisoprene. Natural rubber becomes soft at high temperature greater than 60 degrees Celsius and brittle at low temperature less than 10 degrees Celsius and shows high water absorption capacity. It is soluble in nonpolar solvents and is non-resistant to attack by oxidizing agents. To improve upon these physical properties, a process called vulcanization is carried out. Then what do you mean by vulcanization? The physical properties of the rubber can be improved by heating it with a vulcanizing agent such as sulfur powder, peroxide like benzoyl peroxide, decimal peroxide, zinc peroxide, etc. It is a process of increasing elasticity while decreasing the plasticity of the material. The process by which a network of crosslinks is introduced into an elastomer with a view to improve its properties is called vulcanization. Now we can compare both natural rubber and vulcanized rubber. The natural rubber is a sticky and elastic solid. It becomes a soft and sticky as the temperature rises. whereas vulcanization prevents the polymer chains from moving independently. As a result, when stress is applied to vulcanized rubber, deforms, but upon the release of the stress, it reverts back to its shape. Then, raw natural rubber has elasticity over a narrow range of temperature from 10 to 60 degree centigrade, whereas the vulcanized rubber can withstand 40 to 100 degree centigrade. Then, raw natural rubber has low tensile strength and abrasion resistant, whereas the vulcanized rubber has better tensile strength. The natural rubber absorbs a large amount of water, whereas vulcanized rubber absorbs a small amount of water. Natural rubber has low abrasion resistance, whereas vulcanized rubber has high abrasion resistance. Natural rubber is soluble in solvents like either carbon disulfide, carbon tetrachloride, petrol and turpentine, whereas vulcanized rubber is insoluble in all the usual solvents. Then, natural rubber is soft, less elastic, non-heat resistance, low melting point and easily oxidized, whereas vulcanized rubber is hard, more elastic, more heat resistance and high melting point and also resist oxidation. Then, what are the uses of natural rubber in daily life? We are familiar with the natural rubber products. This includes rubber tubes, shoe soles, door stoppers, rubber bands, rubber hoses, rubber caps, etc. Then, what are the uses of vulcanized rubber? It includes in various industrial products, textile applications and in the manufacturing of different products. It includes tires, tubes, general rubber goods, rubber boots, belt, mat, flooring, rubber fiber, etc. Here we find that vulcanized rubber has a number of applications. The extent of stiffness of vulcanized rubber depends on the amount of sulfur added. For normal purpose such as for the preparation of tires, belts, etc., rubber containing 3 to 5% sulfur is used. Increase in sulfur content of decreases the elasticity of rubber. For example, for making battery cases, rubber may be vulcanized with as much as 30% of sulfur. Ebonite or hard rubber contains about 32% of sulfur. It has toughness, abrasion resistance and very good electrical insulation properties, but has practically no elasticity because the sulfur content is higher in this case. This is all about natural rubber and vulcanized rubber. Today we have learned two terpenoids, citral and menthol, and also natural rubber. Thank you.